back to another edition of Chillin with Van Dillen. This time I have the pleasure to speak with Liz Claman. She's host of the Claman Countdown on Fox Business. That is between 3 and 4, Monday through Friday. Liz, it's great to see you. Thank you so much.
Oh, my pleasure.
So you grew up in Southern California right off the bat. We were talking before we even started this. Not a lot of weather out there except for one event.
I mean, we had killer drizzle. Let's be clear about that.
Right.
Yeah, it was like, good morning, everybody, killer drizzle. Okay, let's not get hysterical. That's what they're leading the weather with. Everybody canceled everything.
That's right.
But smog was a weather event in many, many cases.
Yeah.
And I grew up in elementary school in the 1970s, and I can't tell you how many smog alerts we had. And a smog alert, for those of you who don't know, basically means get inside, cancel all outdoor sports.
Right.
The air quality is actually dangerous. It was this brown haze that hugged the mountains. You couldn't see, if you were going down Santa Monica Boulevard, you couldn't see the mountains. It was just brown. And what it was, as a chemist, Artie Smith, he was a Caltech chemist, and he realized that it was a phenomenon that when sunlight actually hits emissions from cars in California, then it binds and it creates this brown, terrible air. But to make it worse, we have what's called the marine layer every morning coming in from the Pacific Ocean. And it's what makes California amazing, the marine layer.
Yes.
You can almost eat the air, and it's just a little bit moist, but it creates a cap over the emissions, and therefore they could not do vertical mixing.
Right.
And it created a very dangerous situation.
That's exactly how it works. The meteorology, you pegged it. You got it down. It's that cap, and it's a stable layer. So it's not going to disperse throughout the atmosphere.
100%. And thankfully, 1971, President Nixon implemented the Clean Air Act.
Right.
But even better, he allowed California to have its own separate regulations, because we're the United States of America. What is appropriate in Wisconsin is not appropriate for Arizona, et cetera. And California made the case that we needed extra emissions regulations. That's why we have boutique fuels, and our gasoline costs more. But here's why you don't hear a lot of Californians complaining. Because now there are no smog alerts.
So you went from Southern California to Massachusetts. Now let's talk about that change in atmosphere.
There were two stops in between in Columbus and Cleveland, Ohio.
Oh man, Columbus, all right.
California girl, let me just tell you, I had never been in an ice storm in my life.
I bet.
And I hit Columbus, Ohio. It was my second stop because I started as an overnight production assistant at Channel 2 News in Los Angeles, delivering newspapers. And then, I made friends with the camera guys. They helped me make a little fake tape, and I sent it out. I forced my way into ABC, Columbus, Ohio. It was like the third-rated station.
Doesn't matter. So
little
what?
guy, exactly. I think it was like Action 6 News, number 3 in digging tunnels.
That's right.
Yeah, I mean, but it was reporter school.
It's great.
The second day, there was an ice storm.
So you got there in the winter.
I freaked out. I called and I said, my key's in the lock of the car, but it's not opening.
Oh my goodness.
And they said, the key is frozen. You have to heat the key. And I thought they said eat the key. So I'm like licking the key, sticking it, nothing's working. I call back, it's not working, I'm licking the key. No, not eat the key, heat the key. So with a little,
of course, with a little
lighter, did that. Lighter. Oh, magically it opens.
It worked. It just heated up the key right into the slot.
It magically opened. But
perfect.
Columbus was the ice storms. Cleveland, 10 feet of snow.
Yeah, you're right there in the lake belt. I mean, that's horrible.
Here at Lake Erie, it came down. I was at ABC in Cleveland. We were a very aggressive station. I think our motto was first at 6, correct at 11.
Hey, listen, you asked for forgiveness later, right?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Then I got to Boston.
All right, so you went from Columbus to Cleveland to Boston.
Correct.
Now you've got, Boston to me is a better atmosphere when you're talking about, not
100%.
as extreme.
100%. They were complaining. I said, this is like
you have no idea.
Beverly Hills to me, okay? Bring on the beach chairs.
That's right.
But we did one year get 100 inches of snow in Boston. And Mayor Menino at the time, very smart, he had, ahead of it, purchased an insurance policy that said, if we get 100 inches of snow, the insurance company has to pay for all the removal.
How did he know this? I just guessed?
Mayor Menino.
Oh my God.
Love that guy.
I mean, that's like a better forecast than we get in 5 days
That's
sometimes.
a big, big gamble. And it paid off.
From CNBC, you got to Fox News. And this is back in 2007.
Fox Business Network.
Yeah, how
Yes.
great was this?
This was a life-changing moment. And I say this to everybody who may be out there watching. Sometimes you take flying leaps in your career. You don't know how shallow or how deep the water is, but you got to do it. And I was very comfortable at CNBC. They wanted me to stay, but I felt like my head was banging up on the top of a ceiling, and
Couldn't go any higher up.
They wouldn't. They didn't see me that way, so I thought, let me try this. And Fox was like, "Come on over. We love you. We'll put you on our Mount Rushmore."
And listen, not a lot of women doing the financial business.
Right,
You're one
right.
of the first ones.
Yeah, Sue Herrera was an original. So I had some great mentors at CNBC, but I came and I said, this is what I got to do. I came to help launch a business network, and it was hard.
Yeah.
I have to tell you, it was hard. CNBC wanted to crush us.
Yeah.
They were scared because Fox News had launched, and in 5 years beat MSNBC and CNN with all of their Baghdad bureaus and Paris bureaus, and Fox News had one live truck circling New York City. Okay, 5 years, they beat them.
It's amazing.
It's a miracle.
And you get some exclusives, too. I was watching the Elon Musk specials that you do. To me, he's a fascinating man.
Yes.
Where do you find space is going to go, at least with our economy? Is it worth it throwing all this money at the space program?
This is something that goes back to about 2006, when a lot of billionaires or very wealthy people decided, you know what, I've made my career in banking and tech and this and that, but they had fascination with space. So you're talking about Sir Richard Branson.
Right.
He started Virgin Galactic. Elon Musk, who at the time was not a big name at all, he had helped launch PayPal, loved space, fascinated with rockets. A guy named Bob Bigelow, who had done SNLs, like savings and loan things, and also made a fortune doing like cheaper hotels. And then Jeff Bezos of Blue Origin. So I was sitting at a cocktail party, and this is another thing, you never know where you're going to get great story ideas.
Right.
Sitting at a cocktail party, kind of bored.
Yeah.
Just sat down, started talking to somebody. I said, what do you do? He said, I work at space.com. And I said, oh, yeah, I think the shuttle program's closing down. He said, yeah, the last one's happening. And I said, what's the story about space that we don't know? And he said, the privatization of space. And he gave me the 4 names. I went and I pursued them. I ended up going to just north of the Kazakhstan border with Bob Bigelow, who was sending up inflatable space habitats.
Oh my God!
It's called the Genesis.
Right.
Yeah, Bigelow Aerospace, and but he said, I really need Elon and Sir Richard Branson to succeed because they're going to get people up. He envisioned bachelor parties in these things. Okay, he really did. And it took a while. So then I found Elon. Elon was all in. And I went to El Segundo, to the first abandoned plane hangar that they started SpaceX.
Wow.
And he showed it to me, and it looked like a science project. There were ex-NASA guys with ponytails, eating granola bars, working on a rocket. And then they had the Dragon capsule. You guys have seen that.
Yeah, of course.
Which was going to, Elon said, Liz, it's going to ferry astronauts up. And I said, that thing?
I think it looks like you're going to light it with a match. What are you talking about?
It's that if you can believe it and dream it, you will do it. They never gave up. And even Blue Origin was starting back then.
Yeah. Oh, also, before I let you go, first of all, do you want a beverage? Because I know we like, you and I found out, we like our atmospheres to be on the colder side.
Oh,
right?
19.
What?
You said 68 degrees in here.
That's because that's as low as it goes.
Do you know what I get?
No, what do you get?
Downstairs? 62.
62.
And my crew, they're such babies. They're like, yeah, it's too cold in here, so I bought them all hoodies. That said the Claman Countdown on them. I said, now be quiet.
That's good. So 62. Also, you're a huge athlete, which I find fascinating. I love it. You've done 7 triathlons. You've done the New York City Marathon, too.
Did the marathon 2005.
Wow, how was that? I mean, listen.
Horrible.
You never doing it again?
Horrible. I will never do it again. First of all, very nice of you to say you're an athlete. I am not. Just so everybody knows, I was born with scoliosis, curvature of the spine, and I can remember being a little girl and the doctor saying, you'll be fine. You'll just never do a marathon in your life. So that always stuck with me. I was never on a team. I tried out for cheerleading at Beverly High. Did not get it. Thank you.
Is it 90210?
Yeah.
It is.
Yeah, it's 90210.
It's amazing.
But it's funny how the track takes you in different directions. that took me to be the editor of the yearbook staff because I couldn't be on a team.
Well,
so I got that journalism thing within me.
Liz Claman, thank you so much for joining me.
It is such a delight. I love what you guys do, and I'm ready to have waffles and hot chocolate in the ski house.
You're down. We're writing you down on the list.
Weather, ski house, we're down.